Greetings and welcome to the 1-6 Scale Man. Proudly presents another episode of You Know What It Is. It's Collectors Lounge International on Sunday. Eid Mubarak to everybody out there that's been celebrating all day. It is a day of celebration, a day of peace, and there should be no sad faces on this day. You know, as to Prophet Muhammad himself itself. You already know what it is, man. Alhamdulillah, everybody out there. Definitely, if you are celebrating, I'm so glad to see you guys here. We are definitely going to have such a great evening. We'll talk about a couple things, man, because like I said, man, we were talking behind the scenes, like a lot of crying going on right now. A lot of crying and moaning over this Anakin Skywalker. Like, wow, man. Like, listen, if it's that much crying and moaning and you don't want it, there's a couple people out there that may want this, man. So definitely we're going to talk about that. I'm going to save that one for a little bit because that's going to beg a bit more of a discussion. We have that it's the exclusive Vader for Japan that's going on right now as well. I kind of dig it. I dig it. You know what I mean? It's Vader, but I like the effects on it. But again, we had Mandy who actually submitted her photo and kind of just did a recreation and made it look 10 times better as she would. A couple things that we're going to actually talk about here. But before we get into it, again, do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification so you're always up to date as to what's going on over here at this particular channel. Now, here's the thing. I know you're seeing these little circles. I don't know why. It for some reason it's doing this. Like it went into like this demo mode and it's not letting me change it. I'm like, come on, man, I don't want to do this. I want something different. Like, how do you change the mode? I haven't really figured it out yet. But we'll get there.
Like it. Yeah, kind of like it actually. Kind of dig it. I don't know.
Yo, it's the strangest thing because I didn't do anything. The only thing I did was it for some reason my computer shut me out, so I had to update, or it ran into an update, and I guess StreamYard basically ran into an update, and just all of a sudden just bubbles. This is where we at right now. So I don't know, man. Like, we'll see how it's gonna go. I'll see if in the settings I can kind of change it back. But if everybody like it, we can just rock with it. Speaking of which, let's just bring everybody in here, man. What's going on? How you guys doing right now?
Good, thank you. How's everyone doing?
Good. So good to see you guys here. This lovely and amazing afternoon, going into evening time. That is, it's been definitely a day. The weather's a little decent here, so it's been good to us here. Rob, how you been doing, man?
Oh, I'm good. It's the weather's not so nice here. We had an ice storm over the last couple of days, but I mean that's deceptive the way they put that in the Weather Channel because it wasn't that bad. It was it mostly we just got rain and it's still kind of raining and it's a little cold out. Nothing's frozen here. You have to go like north of where we are to get the ice, but it's kind of gray and gloomy, but it's all right. I'm okay with that. Yeah. I'm good. I'm not one of those people that minds the rain. So it's definitely. I mean, it's expected to rain here as well. They said it was probably going to get. It's probably going to get to you from us.
Yeah,
that's probably the same system.
Yeah,
and of course Heather's out running in it.
Oh wow, for real?
Hardcore.
She's hardcore.
Yeah, she's about that life.
She's hardcore.
She's definitely about that life, bro. You already know how it is, man.
She runs in the winter in shorts. She doesn't care.
Hey, you've got your own Linda Hamilton there.
yeah, I know.
Pull up with one arm.
Yeah,
she's definitely
it's all
about
good.
That life.
everything's good. Everything's great here. I hope all is well with you. I hope you had a very blessed.
I did.
And end to the month, the holy month.
Yes, I did, man. It was definitely a great celebration. It was a great experience all month. Even with, some of the things that's transpired this month, it's still been good. Like it's definitely been good. It was a great day, spending with family. Us having dinner together, praying together, fellowship with just other individuals that within proximity. Like I told you, the expectation was there would be like 2,000 people. At the celebration, ended up being about 4,000. So that just tells you, it says so much at that particular point. So it was definitely good. Went off without a hitch, no problems, no issues. everything was well. So we did feel good about that, man. So yeah, the rest of the day should be nothing but rest, relaxation, and catching up on some of the shows and stuff that I've been waiting on after this. But yeah, man, thank you for being here, brother, and coming through.
Always.
X, what's going on with you, man? How you doing, bro?
Hello there. You know what they say, hair today, gone tomorrow.
Yeah.
Too soon?
Almost too soon, bro. Nah, hey, it's right on time, bro. The way things are right now, it's right on time.
Goodness.
You already know.
No, I'm having a great weekend. Yesterday, I got to go to my local movie theater and see Princess Mononoke in IMAX.
Yeah, they
4K restoration, Japanese with English subtitles, and it was great. It was a great audience, and I'd never seen the film in a theater before, so seeing it like that, hearing it like that was just a really, really great experience. So yeah, no, it's been a nice chill weekend. I understand that everything has also been nice and quiet in the 1/6 scale community, and that there's no outrage.
Yeah,
right. No feelings, there's no emotions running high. Everyone's wallets, everyone's emotions are just fine.
Yeah, right.
And you know,
hey,
good to be here.
Hey, we wish, right? Like that's what we wish for. We think it should be that way, but hell, I mean, it's been nothing but a barrage of just but here's the thing. I was expecting this in a sense, because nothing is ever good enough.
No.
In this community, it's never good enough. There's always going to be, even if it looks different once you get it in hand, it's never going to be. It's the first reactions are always going to be the most dramatic reactions until they arrive. And here's the thing, and I can honestly say, like, there are, there might be some really, really, the responses, it legit responses based on what the expectation was. And I get that. So everybody's going to have an expectation set. That's why I always say, when it comes to these things, unless it's a head sculpt, if it's animated or if it's a helmeted figure, lower those expectations when it comes to that head sculpt, because, it's not, you might have an expectation of what you want to see, but it might be something completely different. So you just got to kind of, I don't know. Anyway, we'll see how it's going to go. But bro, thank you for being here as always. Mandy, how are you today?
I'm good, thank you. It's Mother's Day here, so we went out for lunch, which was nice. Martha took us out. It's been pretty relaxed, chilled day. I've dug over the garden, planted some grass seed, usual Sunday stuff. Looking forward to figure that's coming in this week. I can't remember what it is, but it's coming in later in the week.
Figure dropping.
Just the Anakin one, that one.
Yeah.
Which one? I haven't heard about this.
Anakin?
Am I saying it right? Anakin?
Yeah, she's really nice. She wears brown clothes, and so I'm looking forward to getting her.
Yes. It'll be in soon, right?
Absolutely. Next Sunday, I'll have it.
Next Sunday,
yeah.
Okay. On its way. Yeah, lucky you. Definitely thank you for being here as always.
I'll wait to see those photos.
Yeah.
I'm scared to take any photos of it.
Don't be scared. Just do it.
I'm gonna leave it for a while.
Don't be scared. Just do it. Just put it out there. Let me see who we got in the chat with us. We got Prosty Shinobi in the building. Thank you for being here, man. Hello, beautiful people. Hello, bro. Thank you for being here. Oh, my man. Alhamdulillah. We got what's up, KG's in the building. He said, what's up, Lael? Eid Mubarak. To you and the other Muslim collectors out there, may Allah accept your du'as and fasting. Definitely, man. Thank you so much, bro. To you too as well. I know you were fasting. I know prayer was with you, basically, man. I said, KG, it was crazy, bro, because as we were there, and again, knowing the community and knowing the Muslim community and those basically in the community that have been celebrating, those who are collecting, so that definitely, sat down, said a prayer for you, brother, as always. We got to really connect with the community and say a prayer for everybody in the community, not just those who are, celebrating and, those who, have a firm belief and walk with high faith and confidence in that belief. But those who don't, and those who may not follow the same religion, we do pray for those as well. So definitely, man, so glad to see you here, bro. I'm so glad to see you here, my brother, as always. Who else we got in here? We got Roach with the Jack in the building. Thank you for being here. We got Luminar in the building. Hey guys, how you doing, Lumi? Thank you for being here as well. As always, we got Doguito. We got Figure Craft in the building. Thank you for being here. We got King Black Bolt. 600 is crazy. Yeah, it is. It's kind of crazy. Hey, a lot of people have been paying. I'm trying to get it for retail, and I think I can. Don't worry about it. Let me see here. We got Windman 42 in the building. What's going on with you, brother? He said Mononoke rocked the box office this weekend. 6, which is great for a film that has multiple releases in the States. Yes, and they release it every year. Every year there's a release, whether it's just basically standard, whether it's 2D or whatever. They always basically release it every year, which is good because people need to see it. Mitchell Lawrence in the building. Thank you for being here. AJ Agrusa, thank you for being here. Striker 47, as always, man. Thank you for being here, brother. We got Agent Silver Fox with the 99 super chat. He said, I'll be back next weekend if Leo pays my wages. If he doesn't, I'll send. He sent me a damn t-shirt that I refuse to put on my back, bro. So yeah, you think I don't know already? You already know, brother. Thank you for being here, man. As always, brother. Who else do we got in here? Let's see here. Mark Lee is in there as always. We said King Black Bolt is in the building. Thank you for being here. Renz Talentino, what's going on with you, man? As always, he says circles compliment the Death Star. They do. I didn't even think about that, bro. I didn't think about that. It does.
It's like we're in our own cockpits.
You know what?
Yeah.
Like.
And I want to see something here because it doesn't. Let me see. Okay, you know what? And it looks better from the side point. Like it does give it. Okay, I'm with that. Look at that. Look at
us moving around like bubbles.
Yeah, look at that. Right. I'm just playing around the bubbles, but nah, we look good, man. We definitely look good. Yes, I like this. I definitely do. Who else? We got MB Dyson in the building. Thank you for being here. We got Gilbert Hartman is in the building. Thank you for being here as well. Who else? Dragon Ball's only 3 to go. Fitzpaws in here. Thank you for being here, brother. As always, he said Fig Posers in the building. Thank you for being here, brother. As always, who else we got in here? Mitchell Lawrence. Oh, Skywalker. What's up with you? We got Ool in the building. He said you got to bring back the painters onesies back, bro. I had them on yesterday, and it feels comfortable. I was at the people feeling. I loved them. We got CJP in the building. Thank you for being here. Who else do we got out there? Blitz is in the building. What's going on with you, brother? Thank you for being here as always. Who else do we got in the building with us, man? I think we've actually covered anybody out there that I didn't actually mention. Let me see. Got Charlie the Unicorn in the building. Thank you for being here. As always, man, as we always have you.
I feel like a Pokemon. We're like trapped in Pokeballs. Gotta catch them all.
That's what it feels like, right?
Yeah. He said it's like.
That's what it feels like. It's just.
Press X, I choose you.
Now, before we actually jump in here real quick, I got to say what's up to the places where we get these figures at. Starting with my man Ray over there at Underground Figures. All day, every day, Ray. Again, if you're looking for the latest and greatest, jump on over there. It's no NRD. Shipping and handling is definitely reasonable. Sign up for that newsletter so you're always up to date as when your figure is going to arrive and when a new figure will be introduced. On top of that, create yourself an account because you never know when he might have a deal on free shipping or on the figure choice that you're looking for. Hit up my man Ray over at Underground. Tell him I sent you and he got your back. Also, got to give a shout out to our guy Ray over there at Hawk Wars Toys. It's Hawk Wars Ray. If you are looking for the latest, greatest, and most amazing pieces and all those Grail pieces that you can't find, head on over there. My man Ray over there at Underground Figures will take care of you. Not only do you get the comics that you're looking, the figures that you're looking for, you get comic book stickers. Yeah, box will smell nice. He got a couple of different fragrances. He'll make sure that you have everything that you need. Hit him up. He'll definitely take care of you. Tell him I sent you. We got your back. Also, we got to give a shout out to our boy Jacob over there at Comic Relief, Comic Collectibles. If you are looking for the latest and greatest as well, it's not just about the figures, but physical media, comics, That's what it's all about. Source material. He got your back and make sure that you have everything that you need as well. Store hours are there. Email address is there. He'll definitely make sure that you got everything that you need. And last but not least, we got to give a shout out to our guy, Brian Wong, over there at Mod Case, Mod Space. If you are looking for an amazing display, he'll definitely make sure that you have everything that you need to proceed and move forward. Again, I have the mono, but you can get a display option of your choice, and he'll make sure that you have everything that you need, as he always does. So, got a few things that we are definitely going to talk about today, man. We're going to save like one of the best for last, because I know a lot of people have been, they're clamoring for that discussion. So we're going to kind of wait on that one. We're going to kind of hold off on that one. This one first, though, because this was interesting. This was definitely an interesting exclusive. Now, this is one of the exclusives that's going to be shown in Japan. So people who are going to Japan, this is definitely going to be an exclusive piece, a very unique piece, if I must say. And that is the Vader dueling effect version. Now, when I first looked at this picture, because I was looking at it on my phone, and I was like, well, what's the difference?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I couldn't see it directly, glasses. I couldn't see it directly as close up as I and really see the detail on this. So I was thinking that maybe it was just the tricks of the camera itself, the lighting and everything, that it was just Vader. I didn't know what they meant by until I opened it up on my computer, and I was like, oh, okay. So you have to definitely have the right balanced light to kind of disguise what you're seeing in that suit, because otherwise it's just going to look like a bunch of paint has been splashed on your Vader if you don't have the right lighting to pull off the sequence of what they want you to. But for what it is, I think it looks really, really decent. It's unique. It's something that I definitely haven't seen. I'm just glad it's not another chrome. It's like not a chrome Vader. You know what I mean? I'm so glad it's not a chrome. If they would have did that, I'd be like, yo, see, y'all played yourself now. Don't do that. Don't do that. But I'm glad it wasn't. It's just something like this. Do I need this in my collection? I'll honestly say right off the top, no. But I understand the innovation, and it looks really, really good. Rob, what's your thoughts on this, bro?
I had the same problem you did at first. I couldn't tell what the difference was from any other Vader. In fact, I thought it was a different Vader from either Rogue One or A New Hope. Like they had redone something. I couldn't see the paint colors on there because I was looking at it on my phone as well. I didn't have my glasses with me either. So I was in our chat talking to Costa, like, what is the difference? I don't see the difference. So,
yeah.
No, now that I know what it is and I've seen what it is, the fact that I think it's just an exclusive for Japan. So is Hot Toys or is Sideshow even going to get any of these?
I don't know, because people always say, now here's the thing. What was the difference? So this says exclusive. It's not like remember, because remember we were looking at the Galen Erso. It said exclusive version, right? Mm-hmm. For Japan or something like that. This says the dueling effect version, but that one said like exclusive. So it was sort of like, I don't know. I don't know if there was hidden meaning behind that, meaning that might be a version that was specifically for Japan, and that we'll probably get a different version. This, I don't see the same thing. You know what I mean with this. So I don't know if if this is specifically for, if it's specifically for Japan, or if it's going to be a release here in the States. I'm not sure.
Yeah, my main thing with it is just that I love Darth Vader. And if this is available to us, I might try and get it. I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence with it, just in the sense that I don't know that I can do it justice with lighting in my display. I'd have to set some kind of lighting effect thing up just to make it look better. But the thing is, it's really unique looking. That's the thing I like a lot about it, is just even if you don't have a red and blue light on it, if you just sort of look at it when you catch it at first glance, it looks like it's reflecting red and blue light, which I think looks amazing. I think the paint job is really, really well done. And it also has an animated feel to it because of that.
Yeah.
I'm on the fence in the sense that I'll probably make an attempt to get it if we can, and if not, I'm okay with that too. Either way, I don't mind. I'm just glad that they're doing stuff like this because this is really cool looking.
Like it's completely different. Like it's something that is extremely unique. Mm-hmm. But again, it's again, you have to have the lighting. Like the light has to be balanced enough to pull something like this off. You know what I mean? Like you can't. It's not one of those things where you can just put it on your display. You have to have the light balanced a certain way.
Yeah,
it has to look right to definitely pull it off. But otherwise, I think this is definitely good. X, what's your thoughts on this, bro?
Ooh, I mean, I love anything that's cell shaded. So any cell shading, I know Mondo does that a lot with their X-Men line that they do, and their Batman the Animated Series line, they do cell shading with that. So this, when I first looked at it, same thing. I'm like, what? Okay, it's another Vader. Great. And my first thought was, oh, it's got to be Revenge of the Sith Vader. That's got to be what it is. And then I looked closer and realized, oh no, actually it's painted on. So in my opinion, it's one of those things that you would want to be an exclusive, in that you look at it and it's not a character that you can't, although really you can't go and get a clean Vader right now on Sideshow. So it would be nice to be able to get a clean Vader, and I'm sure we'll have the chance coming up here soon. But this is one of those things that, if you missed out on it, it wouldn't be the end of the world. It's not like a 000, or
exactly.
It's like, hey, here's this character, and the only way to get this character is, by being at this place or at this time. This is a variant. And as you've said, it's not a chrome colored variant. It's nothing like that. It looks really, really cool. And I imagine, if you did have red or blue lighting, or if you had him fighting, Luke with his blue lightsaber, I think that this could be, it would just really, really pop on a shelf. So if you are able to get your hands on this, this is going to be a solid figure. Thankfully, though, this is the kind of exclusive that I like to see, and that it's like, I'm cool without it. It's a variant. And for those that have it, they'll have a unique figure. And for those that miss out on it, you're not missing out on a separate character. You'll have other opportunities to get those characters. So I think it looks great for what it is.
Yeah, you're right. Definitely it is a variant. It is one that you don't necessarily. Here's the thing, is like, when I look at this X, I'm like, okay, so you're showing me what I could do myself with lighting. So you're teaching me how to do this, or you're showing me how with certain effects it can be pulled off. So I appreciate the innovation, but I'm like you, if I don't need it, then if I don't get it, then I definitely don't need it. It's not a need. I have enough Vaders. We have that battle damage that's going to be coming. I cannot wait for that.
Yeah.
One. We have that one actually that's going to be coming here soon. So I'm like, you know what? I can hold off on this. I can, take my time, and, everything else is just come into play the way it's supposed to.
Imagine if they'd made that battle damage an exclusive. Just imagine. That's the kind of anxiety that I'm just like, why are you doing this to us? But this makes sense as an exclusive. It's unique, but at the same time, if you, as you were saying, if you were, savvy enough with lighting, you could achieve this effect.
Yeah, you can pull it off. You can definitely pull this off. It's not something that you necessarily have to have in your collection. If you're savvy enough, you can do it. As this individual right here has a tendency to show us that with the right lighting, with the perfect balanced lighting, you can do it, and it will come out correctly, Mandy. So you know what? One of these days, like literally, you're unintentionally, you're gonna piss Hot Toys off. Unintentionally. It's not gonna be intentional, but you are gonna piss them off to the point where they're gonna be like, wait a minute, like literally, we didn't tell you to do this. We didn't tell you that you could do this. Like, come on now. Can we just let us have that time to shine? You know what I mean? Like, we don't need you to show us how it's supposed to be done. But anyway, what do you, because this is a dope, this is cinematic right here.
Thank you.
Is so cinematic right here. It looks so good.
CCFLs and nothing to do with me. It's just I knocked the lighting off, put the CCFLs, and then I had a snoot and I just moved it away just so it gave some sort of like essence of light. But yeah, it worked all right. But I love that. I love that Vader figure. I'm not getting it, but it is really clever. It is. And the thing it would enable you in your display to have it like it was lit really, really dramatically without having to do that. It's a really, really clever, brilliant piece. I mean, it does look like a custom, you know, like somebody's customized it, but the whole fact that it is like exclusive, like you guys have made the points, it's a perfect exclusive release. It's great. It's just brilliant. It's I love it. I love the mask. I love how it looks. I'm definitely not getting it because it's too much. But you know, if you won it in a competition, you'd be very pleased, wouldn't you? You know, it's so cool. It's so cool, and it's so different as well. And people who are moaning, oh, the paint will come off. Well, it might do, but you could touch it up quite easily if you had a little bit. You know, it's not like, oh, don't touch it. You could touch it up, couldn't you? Looks great. So brilliant.
You would definitely have to like have. So you can get those mini colored spotlights where you can have one balance from the left to right, you know, one centered at the very bottom, one centered at the top, so it can balance the light. Or even if you want to balance the light the right way, then you would actually put them opposite of each other, top and bottom, left and right. Move one back, centerpiece, one forward to get the light that would reflect from the back. The hue would actually come from behind it. Turn the figure itself, and you can pull. But as long as it's a black background, a matted background, then you could pull something like that off, and I think it would look incredible. If you have a Vader, if you get this, you can still do so to just give it an ultra effect, and I think it would look good. You know, but again, like I said, it's unique, and people who love Vader will get this figure. Like I'm just, if you're a Vader fan, there's going to be people out there that will get it. And here's the thing. It's not even just about the figure, but even the box art is incredible. Yeah. I'm like, they've taken it a step further with the box art. You know what I mean? For this. Like, look at that. Look. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah. And I'm like, yo, y'all need to explore because I'm so tired of these boring ass boxes that you always send us, man. Like, we need to have something different.
Look at his little face. He looks sad. It touches my heart. That little, like how they painted the mask. It's like, oh, come here. Come and have a love. Come and have a love, Vader. You know, look at him. Oh, he's like puppy dog eyes.
We got Mitchell Lawrence said, I'd rather lose money than to buy this. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, listen, it's definitely not going to be for everybody, bro. I get you. Mandy's work would piss them off. It's free advertising for them. Hey, see how good they figures can look. Yeah, bro. That's it. Free advertising. So they need to pay her. So they need to say, you know what? Thank you very much. And Mandy need to say, well, you know what? You're welcome. I did you a favor. So that's just the way it is. Yeah, man, he loves this. Yeah, love this so much, man. You already know. He said, permaban Mandy. You already know. Definitely, man. But like I said, I mean, these Vader fans will actually cop this if they're Vader fans. But again, it just depends on what you're looking for. We got Spice Runner. I'm offering pickup service for this Vader Japan for 3,000 ship. Let me know. Yeah, nah, get out of here with that, man. Stop it.
Don't tempt me with a good time. I mean,
right?
He was tempted by the dark side of collecting. Quicker, easier, more seductive.
Right? So, Mandy, I know how you are about cute things. You like cute things. Everything is like cute to you. Everything has like this cute little quality to it, right? So with that basically being said, would you get this Grogu with the bag? Is this something that you might be looking at getting?
Well, do you know what? It'd be dangerous because I think if I did get this, I'd just wear the bag permanently to bed, out to the shops, and I'd be going, this is the way. This is the way. Right. So I would never take him off. No, I'm not going to get a life-size Grogu, but it is quite cute. It is. I think I prefer this to the other one.
Yeah.
The other one that came out.
Yeah, a lot of people will. Yeah.
But I mean, it's lovely, but not for me. I'm far too hard for that. Look at that.
Yeah. Your pictures will be phenomenal on this, though. Looks
and
great.
Also, I think I'd probably just be, just sectioned because it's like there's that woman with the Grogu again, at Tesco. Oh
right.
No. The eyes are lovely. I really like the eyes.
Yeah. It's an amazing piece. I have the sideshow version. I'm cool with that. I've been saying like I'm good with that one. I don't need anything else. I have the one, and I have one. I don't need multiple versions of it, but it does look good. Hey,
it'd be great for cosplayers though.
Yeah, it would. It definitely would. It definitely would. Actually, we were talking about this last week, and you know what? I was thinking about this because I saw somebody put up a video, and I think it's in our chat, or I think one of our private chats, a video of an animatronic version. Like somebody has this as an animatronic, and they were showing it off at, I think, one of the cons, whatever. I'm not really sure, but it looks damn good. I was like, yo, if they did something like that where there was just like subtle movements on that, you know how much that thing would cost?
Yep.
Yeah.
Nah, you wouldn't. That wouldn't
they have them
happen.
at Disney, don't they?
Yeah. Yes,
Yeah.
they do. They definitely do. So I think that's definitely amazing. But X, what you think, man? Are you swayed towards possibly picking this up?
He was tempted by the dark side of collecting. Again, if I didn't have a Grogu, the question would be, why wouldn't I have a Grogu by now? But years ago, I got the sideshow version.
Yeah.
And I was saying, it's been a hot minute since I've thought about The Mandalorian. It's been a hot minute because most of the Disney Plus shows, when it comes to, the Star Wars content, with the exception of the animated stuff is fantastic, and that sticks with me, and I tend to go back to it again and again and again. The storytelling is just so damn good, but with the live action, it's in one ear and out the other. It just doesn't have any staying power, to the point where, my Mandalorian collection of 1/6, I got rid of everything I had with the exception of Chrome Mando, Grogu, and the swoop bike. And that's going to be my Mandalorian representation. That represents Mando right there. So I have that, and I have my sideshow Grogu. If I didn't have my sideshow Grogu, I would be tempted by this, just because of the fact that you can get him into so many different poses. Yeah, that you have the flexibility with it. This is the cute version of this character. Make no mistake. This is the idealized version. And who knows, if I had it, then maybe I could also compete with the ladies and gentlemen that I see at the grocery store who have their dogs in a bag. I'll go with my this is my child.
So cool.
It's true. It's true.
Oh, you could steal a baby, paint it green, and just stick a couple of elf ears on.
Yeah.
And then the cops came for him, and he was never seen from again. But no, I think this looks fantastic, and what better time than to get this out than now to start building back up that hype for Grogu, because I'm guessing he's gonna be seen on the big screen next year if all goes well. Yep. That'll be the Star Wars movie that we haven't had a Star Wars movie on screen since 2019. So in 2026, we will once again be able to see Star Wars on the big screen, which, as it should be seen on the big screen, big and loud, with a group of Star Wars fans and enthusiasts. So I'm excited for this, and I think anyone who does cosplay, this does a lot of the heavy lifting, and it looks great. So
Yes, it does.
Giddy up.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. There'll be a lot of people that are excited about having something like this that didn't get it the first time or wanted the Hot Toys version. They didn't get it. And again, having something like this to carry around, there's going to be a lot of people that will probably gravitate towards it because they can't get enough of this, especially with Mandalorian Grogu movie dropping here, I believe next year. So we'll see how that's going to go.
What's the cost of this, Lyle?
Let me see, because I had it up here yesterday and I was taking a look at it. I think the current cost, hold on, let me just pull it up here because I was looking at it. Where is it at? Because I was just looking at this the other day. Hold on.
Oh, also with regard to Star Wars shows, I am insanely excited for Andor season 2 because Andor is the best Star Wars that we've ever had. So season 2, I am very excited for season 2.
Yeah. Okay, so I think it is currently. Hold on.
I'm just hoping we see Katie Sackhoff on the big screen in the Mando movie. Even if the film was rubbish, it'd be like.
She hasn't said no. She hasn't said no.
Oh man, I love her so much.
She didn't say anything. That's the thing.
They've tried to get her, and I've seen a couple of interviews where they're trying to get her to accidentally reveal, and she's really good.
Yeah.
She won't.
So what does she say? Like, does she say anything?
She just talks about how she's excited to see that movie too, and like she loves to just
go
pretend like she's not involved.
Everybody out and stuff like that.
Yeah,
she's definitely good at it. I don't even see it.
We got low key backstage.
Low key is here.
Oh, we got him backstage. Hold on, I'll bring it in a second.
Yeah.
I was trying to look and see.
We're like Christmas baubles, or we're like a caterpillar now. Look at that.
What's going on, bro?
Hey, Calvin.
Hey, everybody.
I'm sitting up here trying to find this thing on, and I don't think I see it yet.
Just make it up. Make it up. It's about 12 pence. About 12 pence.
I don't know. I don't know what they if anything because it says, does it still say coming soon?
Oh, maybe they haven't released a price.
I don't know. Maybe they haven't or they're not. I don't know. I can't see it. If anybody out there knows the price for this right now, let us know, man, because I don't see it at all. Yeah, I don't see it. I don't see the price. I don't see it up. Maybe Sideshow hasn't put it up yet. So that's interesting. We'll see how that goes.
We know when the movie's released, it'll triple in price anyway.
Yeah.
They do have a coming soon for life-size Grogu with the pram.
Well, that one's been out for a while.
But there's no
RSVP on it, or there's still an RSVP on it, but there's no just. So I don't know. Like I don't see it on Sideshow yet. Maybe it's something that they're going to wait to put up. I'm not sure. It's interesting. I don't know. We'll get there. I was going to wait, but I want to kind of the OCD in me wants to basically make sure that we keep Star Wars with Star Wars and keep them around because I don't want it to skip around. And I think that this deserves. We got to talk about this now. And I'm so glad Calvin's in here because I want to get Calvin's opinion on this because sometimes, like, you already know Calvin's a straight shooter. So, either you like the shit.
It's all I know how to be.
You know what I mean? Cal, like, now, before we preface this, bro, like, this dropped on Friday. Or what was it, Thursday or Friday? I think it was Thursday. Was it Thursday or Friday? Friday morning. I think it was Friday morning.
Friday morning.
Friday morning, it basically dropped. So there's been I did a corner on this. A couple people did their, so it's kind of mixed. It's split down the middle where there's people who are excited about it, but then there's also people who aren't excited about this piece because they said it's a step down. I don't see the step down and agree with the step down as much as everybody else. But again, there are expectations that are set. Is it on par with the prototype? No, it's not. But I still see Hayden Christensen. I still see Anakin Skywalker, bro. Calvin, what are your thoughts behind this, bro? Like, what are you seeing? Is this something that since the production photos released, did it just take you away from it? Just like, nah, I'm good, or what's your thoughts?
It didn't take me that far as to say I'm good. Like, I don't plan on canceling it, but it's definitely a drop off from the proto.
Okay.
The hair is different. Certain pictures, the eyes look off to me. Other ones look fine. Me personally, I wanted to wait. I know I believe we saw an unboxing, but I want to see like MRC's video.
Yeah.
Is it Hidden Figure, or I forget the guy's name, the other guy's name who does pretty good videos early. I want to see what it actually looks like in hand, or Justin. I'm sure Justin will have his out in a couple of days.
Yeah.
I just want to see what it looks like on screen in hand and go from there. Like I said, I'm going to keep mine regardless. For the price that they're charging with this artisan line that they tried to come up with, the unboxing doesn't even touch in art. In art feels like they're charging a lot, but you at least feel like you spent your money towards something.
Yeah.
It just feels like just another shit. What's the difference between this right here? I feel like it's just gonna be another one of these. It's just another DX. I don't feel like they put anything extra in it. I know we didn't get the materials like any real leather or anything like that. So in that regard, I just felt like it was a drop off altogether, especially for the delay that we've had. I think the last time they took a payment for this was September or something. So it's been like 6 months delayed.
Yeah.
And so you expect to be like wowed when it releases, and then it's like, okay.
But do you think, and with that said though, do you think it is a drop off? And we said that it is definitely a drop off from the prototype, and we know that, which there's a lot of figures that have been drop off. Sometimes there's figures that even the prototype, the production photos even, or the production itself exceeds, the prototype. That has happened. But in this, you can tell that with the weight, with, pretty much the prototype being the permanent zeitgeist of our conversations, that there was a high expectation for this to be good and that they had to nail it. And that right now it's split down the middle where people think that they've nailed it, but then there's people that are like, yeah, nah. I've even seen people who are like, yo, I'm not even, aside from just the head sculpt, they're like, what is going on with the hands? You know what I mean?
The hands are looked off. Like that pinky looks a little wonky right here. This whole curvature that looks off.
So,
I think the hair looks like it could be part of a mop on his head, to be honest, compared to what the proto looked like.
Yeah,
I feel like it's just another weave gone bad, like the Joker.
That's interesting. X, what's your thoughts on this, bro?
So when I first saw it, I'm like, oh, okay, it's fine. And I'm like, it's fine. And I didn't see the best photos of it when I first saw it. And some of the photos that you saw, some were better than others. And I looked at the hair and I thought to myself, I'm like, well, if that's the hair you were going to go with, if that particular hairstyle, if this was out of the gate what you were going to go with, then you could have probably pulled this off sculpted. You really probably could have pulled it off as a sculpted look, because the hair for this is going to be the trickiest part. And I've been saying that for a hot minute. I'm like, his hair is very specific. It's very specific. And if you get it wrong, it's going to come out looking, it's not going to meet people's expectations. Had the hair, I think, matched the prototype, which would have been I wouldn't say next to impossible, but it really challenging to do. I think people would be far more, they give this far more grace in terms of the softening of the face, the facial features. Now, in hand, this may actually be perfectly fine. I mean, let's face it, right now on the market, this is the best 1/6 scale Anakin Skywalker, period. Like, full stop. This is the best. However, is it the one that people have been expecting for almost 2 years? And that we had to go through the Hunger Games in order to try to get, and that anticipation has been building and building and building. It's been pushed back, all with the hope that it was going to be, we've been saying it, they've got to nail it. It's got to be perfect. But at the end of the day, I think this figure is, I still want it. I mean, my wait list hasn't converted, but I do still want it. I do, I like this character. I liked what Hayden Christensen has done in later iterations with this character. And I don't have an Anakin Skywalker in my collection. However, it also makes me think about what, artisan actually is. Let's face it. It's pleather. It's not, where the die-cast pieces. There are no, die-cast pieces that I can see necessarily. And if the only difference is you have rooted hair or no rooted hair, let's go back to the cost of the artisan Joker versus the regular one. It was $370 versus $520. The difference is hair or no hair. That's the difference. Rooted hair is sculpted, and that tacks on an extra $150. I don't know if that counts as artisan necessarily. That's not what I think of when I think of artisan or special. This just has rooted hair, as opposed to what they could have done with this, which I think they could have achieved this exact same thing or something very, very similar if they had done sculpted hair, because they've gotten really, really good with their sculpted hair. Do I think it's perfect? No. Do I think it's worth all of the outrage and whatnot? I don't think it's worth all the. If we're getting outraged about something, I suggest we save our outrage for something else, because I'm sure that something else will happen later on this year. I'm sure there are plenty of things to be outraged about. This ain't it. This is it's perfectly fine. It's not the prototype. It is not the prototype, and I'll just admit that it is not the prototype. But do I still want it? Yes. Am I disappointed? No, because I have a feeling once I get it in hand, despite what the prototype
could change,
it'll still. I think it'll still, pay.
And with those purrs, with the purrs is with the eyes, and if you angle it a certain way, you may pull off, the frame, the actual features that you want from this figure. So there's so many. Now, I'm going to pull something up here. So people my age and around my age, Rob, Mandy, we're gonna notice this. And this is something that came up. And I got to give a shout out to my mom, because she's the one who put me onto this. And I was like, wow, Mom, I can't believe you said that when I showed her this figure. She said that this figure reminds her of Rick Springfield, Jesse's girl, back in the day. I was like, hold up, it does.
Now I need a white vest.
Wow.
And it's not going to escape you. She said, I wish I had Jesse's girl. It reminds her of Rick Springfield. I was like, yo.
Can you go back one?
You want to go back to the other one, bro?
Well, no, yeah, go back to the first one really quick.
Hold up, the first one? Hold on.
Yeah, the first one, the photo before this one. Because I definitely think the hands look just like the hands on the
Bro, when she said this to me, I was like, nah, Mom, why did you do that to me, man? Well, why did you do that to me? But she was like, she's like, look at the eyes. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I see it.
He seems like, I'm telling you, it looks exactly like him. And I was like, yo, you know what? Even the hair is almost like his. Yeah. Like it's right there. Like, damn, Rick Springfield. Australia's own Rick Springfield. Wow. That is gross. You're not going to be able to unsee that. You just won't. Mandy, what are your thoughts on this figure?
Well, I am getting it. I'm looking forward to getting it. Some of the blogger photos, I mean, I've had a look. I've had a good look around YouTube and stuff. It looks, when someone gets their hair dyed, and it's just one solid color, and it looks a little bit like, oh man, you should have a few highlights pulled through just to give it some sort of depth. Yeah, that's what it looks like on some of the blogger photos. But on some of the videos, the color lifts, and then I either heard it or read it that Hot Toys. I mean, they've obviously used a lot of products in this, haven't they, in the hair? But apparently they've done that so it held a shape during shipping. Yeah. I mean, you have to, with Aragorn, with Gandalf, you have to futz with the hair, don't you? Little makeup brush, warm pot of water, and so I think with taking some of that product out, the hair will lighten as well a little bit.
It will change.
I mean, it will. So I will mess with the hair a little bit, not over mess with it, because then because some people, they wash it all the product out, don't they, and then they redo the hair. I'm not brave enough for that, but as a figure, it looks great. You try not to listen. I mean, all the points everyone's made, like artisan. What is artisan? You think they would have used real leather? You do, because that's just gives it a little bit more of a luxurious feel, doesn't it? But saying that, it is Anakin. It is. I've looked at this sculpt compared to the old Revenge of the Sith. And this one, for me, especially when you get close up, there's some videos and you get close up, it's so much nicer. It is. I don't own a Revenge of the Sith Anakin at all, not light side or dark side. So this will be my first one, and I'm pleased to be getting it. Also saw, I think it was 1/6 scale. What's his name? On Instagram, he swapped out the eyes for the Sith eyes, and I know. Somebody else is doing the Sith eyes.
He put Darth Maul's eyes into the head. Yeah.
And OT Collectibles is doing a set of Sith eyes, or you could take them out of your Darth Maul if they fit. But warm it up with a hairdryer first. Don't just pull them out like that. You just give it a good warm with a hairdryer, because then they'll just lift out. You won't damage the eyes. Same when you're popping them back in. Warm it up with a hairdryer. Sorted. And also then he'll have that windswept look with his hair. I can't wait to get it. But you won't need to buy a dark side one if you just get the eyes, will you? Really? Because that's the only difference. It looks good. The hands, I can see. I mean, I don't know, because I know Hot Toys and their great big hands. But then if we bring my hand closer to the camera,
could be a perspective thing.
Depending what lens you're shooting with, you're going to have like Mandy big hands. In fact, on my school photos, they have you sitting like that, and people used to say, Mandy, you've got mole scoops for hands. I've got long fingers, but they're not that big, they're not out of proportion. Look. So as far as the hands go, they're all right. I just think I'm going to wait till I get it, and then I can make my own mind up. I'm sure I'll be happy, because I am quite happy. The figures blow my mind.
I'm maybe it's just me, and maybe because I go into pretty much everything with low expectations. I go into pretty much everything with because I know basically from figure form to, especially from where they go from figure form to, or prototype to production, and how much it is and what they do have to capture. Now, I will say, and there's no secrets, that I know that if, I'm sorry to say this, Hot Toys, and I love you guys, but if InArt had this, they would kill it. I know they would. They would kill it. I mean,
and that premium feel, you would get it.
You would definitely get that premium feel. I know they would definitely kill it. I mean, that's what it is. It would go from prototype to exactly what you expect to see, and I think that they would. But I respect and I appreciate what Hot Toys has given us, and even with the step down from the prototype, I still think it looks quite good.
I mean, this photo looks great.
But we had figures like this. This was what we had. This was the level of detail.
Right?
Is that the latest artisan figure?
Yeah.
Look at what we had, man.
Does he have the kung fu grip?
He doesn't have movable eyes.
Oh. There you go.
But I did have some of those, but I used his clothes for something else. But this is what we had.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. These are the level of boots that a bit dusty that we had.
Yeah.
And so things that we get now, it blows my mind. Sometimes I look, I got it out when we're having a little chat, because this head sculpt got a lot of criticism, didn't it, when it came out? It doesn't look as good as a prototype. My friend has altered this one, so the neck isn't part of the one piece now. The head's different. But I mean, this head sculpt to me is just
I love
gorgeous.
I love it.
You know, he's like smoldering. You know, like I would. You know, it's like hi, hi, man. Bring him close to the camera, and then we can be the same size.
Definitely. we got my baby Latoya in here, man. Thank you for being here. It was such a great day with her. Said a prayer. I was up there praying as well, and you know, and I look at my journey. I look at how far I've come and where I'm at right now. 6 years in the game when it comes to this, and it comes to streaming, and you know, doing what I'm doing here on the YouTube platform. You know, a lot of people would fold under pressure when it comes to a lot of things, but she always reminds me not to, just to kind of keep going, stay in that perspective, and stay in that, you know, stay on that path, keep me on the right path. So I definitely love her for that. And thank you for being here, baby, as always. Definitely appreciate having you here as well. We got somebody else that actually just popped in here too. We got Costa in the background. What's going on with you, brother?
Shh, it's not Costa. He's working.
Oh, well, we got Pop Culture Living Room in the building. What's going on with you, brother?
What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing?
So
I'm in the witness protection program right now.
You look like a record. You look like a vinyl.
Yeah. That was like a vinyl record, right?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, you spin me right round, baby.
Speaking of, ladies and gentlemen, everybody out there, because again, there's some things that y'all need to know. There's a lot that you need to know that you probably don't know. Probably you weren't really as aware as you should be. But there's a lot of things that go on in this community that kind of, you know, it goes past the zeitgeist of conversation. People don't talk about this. We don't put it out there because there's some talented folk out here, but we don't show our talent as much as we should. And we need to, man. You got artists. We got so many individuals out here that just show up and show out, you know, when they're supposed to. And we need to give them that credit. So with that saying, Calvin released an album the other day. Calvin, should I show him, bro? Do I need to show him, bro? Calvin, I gotta show him, bro. Do I need to?
All right. Remember the last time you pulled some of this shit?
Nah, I ain't gonna put it up.
You know I'm low key. You know I'm gonna come with some shit.
Bro, but you gotta admit, when you saw it and everything that he said, bro. Have you watched any of his shit yet, bro?
I saw you sent me a bunch of it. I was busy at that time, but I did catch this last one when you said it was my album. That had me, and I needed that last. I was like, okay, fuck it, he got me.
Bro, that was funny as hell. But nah, man, thanks. Costa, thank you. Or Pop Culture Living Room, thank you for being here. Before I get to you, bro, we got to actually get on over here to Rob. Rob, what are your thoughts on this piece as you see it? And knowing that, like I said, you're going to get this, bro, what do you feel from the prototype to now this, you know, the production photos that we see right here? What's your thoughts behind it, bro?
Well, I mean, the differences from the prototype are obvious. You can't not see that it's different. It, for me, I didn't get it when it first, like when we did the queue and everything. I was in line, and it was funny too, because I remember when this got announced, it was right around the same time as the Joker, the Heath Ledger Joker, because they both came out, I think, in the same week. They did the same thing, and there was the sculpted and rooted version of the Joker. And I had assumed there would be a sculpted and rooted version of this. So when this came up, I let it go, thinking that, well, they'll give a sculpted one and I'll just get that. And of course, that never happened. So I was really bummed out for a while because I really did want it. And then out of nowhere, a few weeks ago, my wait list converted. So I'm very, very happy. But I do understand that, you know, the issues that some people are complaining about. I think the hair, to be honest, when I first saw the photos before I realized that this was an announcement for the that the artisan was finally coming, the way light is shining off of his hair, I thought this was sculpted.
Yeah.
When I saw the photos in my phone. That said, I don't have a problem with that. I do agree that if you're going to call something artisan, there's no reason why that couldn't have been leather.
Yeah.
Because I mean, these are just, if you look at it, they're just like straps of leather. Like, it's a very simple design. I mean, we're getting the new Indiana Jones is coming. That's a jacket with zippers and buttons, and it's leather. The boots are leather on that figure, you know? So it strikes me. It's just really strange that they won't do leather for this. I don't know why they didn't. That said, I'm never that hard on my figures that I would end up getting it into a situation where it would crack or peel. So I don't necessarily mind the pleather, but it would have been nice if it was leather. But yeah, I'm generally, when it comes to these kinds of things, I'm generally pretty optimistic. I kind of am a glass half full type person. So I think it looks great. I don't have any major issues with how this has turned out at all.
Yeah.
I agree with the criticisms that I've heard from a lot of people, but I still think this looks great. And I'm really, really, really happy that my waitlist converted, because I know I would have been sitting there just jealous of everybody that got it. Even after these photos, even if I hadn't gotten a waitlist conversion and I was just, sitting on the sidelines, and you see everybody getting their Anakins in and people are taking pictures, and I'd be seeing all of everybody's photos. And then I would have been so jealous. But all I feel now is joy. I'm really, really happy that it looks as good as it does. And it's my first artisan. He'll be my very first artisan.
Yeah.
So that'll be in my collection. And I don't foresee any reason why I would ever remove him from my collection. I think he looks amazing. But I mean, I get the criticism though, but I just don't agree with all of it. That's all.
I think that's where I'm slightly at. I'm there. Look, I respect all opinions, and I respect those the opinions that are very respectful, and people have legitimate criticisms based on what we got from the prototype. But when it gets too much and it goes way too far, when there's name calling, finger pointing, this, that, and the third, and that's when it kind of goes overboard. And I'm like, well, it's not that deep. It's not that deep. Because and I'll tell you this right off the bat, if you compare this to that head sculpt that we actually got from Molina, when it comes to that Alfred Molina from the Doc Ock, I would take this 10 times fold, bro, because that right there, that was the worst. I don't like that. I don't care what nobody says. I don't like it, but we're talking about artisan. So I understand when we're talking about artisan, all goes into this because you're basically spending money on those premium prices. So of course, I get it. I get it where basically people are upset, and they may be upset because it is a step down from that head sculpt. I get that. But I mean, I kind of tend to err on that side of, look, it can be 10 times worse than what it really is. And if you don't want it, you don't have to buy it. You can actually just say, you know what, give my money back. I don't want this convert. I'd rather have somebody else have it. You know what I mean?
And I wonder how much of it is negative. They're putting negative comments out there because they're trying to trigger people into canceling their orders.
You know what? I thought about that as well. And
then getting all the way. Then you see wait lists start to convert. I wonder how much of it is that, because that would make sense.
It would. And you know what? If you're a highly skilled manipulator and a person who could and had a special gift at manipulating people from behind the scenes, to make them switch so you can get a lot of wait list conversions. Press X to continue. It could actually you got to get a therapist that would do some shit like that. You don't really want this. It's not something that would fit in your collection.
Good.
Hey, X, you really don't want this. This is not what you want. Move along. Move along.
You want to cancel this, don't you? Yes, I know you would. I can feel your anger. It makes you stronger, gives you focus.
And so, getting over to pop culture, somebody has a question for you, Pop. Pop culture. Somebody has a question for you, really quick.
Yes.
They're going to ask this question.
Before we go, anybody else want to gush on this wonderful piece?
Is that it? That's yeah. I'm sorry. This motherfucker is perfection. I don't care what anybody says. The complaints are baloney. It's got extra like goo in the hair, like extra like hair stuff to keep. And that's what it is. I think the sculpt looks fucking great, and I'm just upset that they're, artisan just means hair. They should just call it Harrison, something like that. This isn't artisanal. This is this is just, they just added a wig. Give me the leather. Give me the premium everything. Also, if they do make a dark side version, I'm sure there's going to be different accessories, so you're probably going to want to get it anyway, because that's what toy companies do. You change it up a little bit. You want some extra stuff in it. You want I think this turned out great. I sometimes I'm like, what are these people? What are they on edibles? Like, what's going on? Because like when you look at a bunch of the pictures, even these blogger photos normally don't look good to me. At least recently. I love it. I cannot wait to have it in like 3 or 4 months when the shipping resumes. Because I don't. That's what we're having, shipping problems. I'm guessing because that's why all of the delays, not just on stuff that hasn't been released, but all the stuff that's been released for months is now delayed.
Because I just got a delay because at first they said that my Spider-Punk was going to be arriving soon. Then I got an email that says, based on the current estimate, we estimated wrong. It's not going to be arriving soon, so it's going to be later. I think they said later into April. That's when it's going to be arriving. So those spider punks that people have been waiting for have been delayed. I got a delay on that. I got a delay on Ahsoka. A delay on Scarlet Witch.
Which Ahsoka was delayed?
Ahsoka the White.
Okay. Oh, the White. Oh God. I must have missed my email then. I bet you mine have been delayed too.
Yeah, Ahsoka the White was basically delayed. Who else was delayed? There was a few. Hera Syndulla, she was delayed as well.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of them that are being delayed right now. I think they said for Hera and Ahsoka, it won't be until May.
Wow.
Yeah, they're saying May. May into like
Hera was May. Yeah.
Yeah.
You should send them a message.
What'd you say?
So I was gonna say you should send them a message that says, "When will then be now?"
Yeah.
How soon?
Artisan Jack Sparrow got delayed.
Yeah.
So, and that's been. I'm glad because I'm getting a regular hat.
So yeah. They fixed the hats. That's right.
They haven't fixed the hands though.
We don't know. Maybe they will. Maybe they're taking that extra time just for me. They're like, pop culture living room. He needs his hands painted. Let's paint the hands.
I want to bring this up because Yomo brings up a very interesting point, and we brought this up the other day, and a lot of people was like, I don't think they will, but I think they will do this. I think that for Star Wars Celebration around that time, we're definitely going to see a dark side Anakin. I really believe it. I really believe we're going to see a dark side Anakin. Because again, it's not like, there's exclusives. They do it around that particular time. I think that we will definitely actually see a dark side Anakin. Now, the question is, will they capitalize on improving based off of that? Say, look, you know what? The responses that we got, we now know what we need to do. Don't think they will, because you know what? They're really, really good at using the same molds over and over again, just improving it slightly with the paint apps. So that might be something that they can do. I did see like a couple of videos where people have modded the light side Anakin and actually added Darth Maul's eyes to this. So I did see that as well. But again, I think that we will actually get it. But I agree. I just don't. There's a lot of angles where I definitely do see Hayden Christensen a lot. There's angles where I do see him, in this piece. So I think that people who have this on pre-order, they're sticking with it. You're going to get a hell of a piece. I don't care what nobody says. Like I think it's incredible. I think it really, really looks good. Because my main concern, honestly, it wasn't the head sculpt. It was the hair. I was like, yo, that hair guy. I don't want anything that comes out looking like Bob Ross. So I'm glad that they laid this well. Like the hair looks good. Yeah. So I think that they did a great job on that. You know what I mean? They could have took other liberties, but I think it looks good. And plus, you get the purrs on this. I
look at that picture. Look at that picture. How can you say that shit?
I think Costa's right. I'm sorry, Pop Culture Living Room is right. The hair, it has a lot of product in it right now in these photos. And I bet you anything that over time, as it wears off and wears out, it's going to look closer and closer to what we saw in the prototype photos. Because
take a makeup brush and a little pot of
just
water
brush it out.
and just brush it.
I mean, the thing is why
the product
with the long delay that they've had for this, why would they change the hair they were using for the prototype? There's no reason. So I think this is the same hair. It's just this is for the photos. It has a lot of stuff in it. I think that's what it is.
Bro, I think he look as smooth as Calvin did at the club when he was dropping it low with a straight face. This is smooth, bro. Like I don't think there's a problem with this at all. I think it's pretty. Look he's like, bro, come on, bro.
No, he's not looking.
Yeah, he looking at the camera. He's like, man,
there you go.
But
should screen cap that.
But nah, listen. You know what? Not everything is perfect, and it's not going to be perfect for everybody. But it is going to be something out there for somebody. So again, don't yuck on people's yum. Give people a chance to get this if they want it. I think you get a hell of a piece. If you don't, and here's the thing, if you don't want it, there's some people waiting in line. There's some people waiting in line, like, come on, come on, like, you know what I mean? So,
at the end of the day,
No, what
I was going to say, people that are thinking about canceling this, and then who do cancel it, they are going to regret it. You know that they are going to regret it. After it's done, it's too late. Once you cancel it, because you're going to end up having to spend a fortune to pick this up on the.
There's one on eBay. One on eBay for £1,623.
Jesus,
jeez.
Yeah, nah.
That's
I'm good.
If you did want to cancel this, I mean.
But of course,
you've all made some very, very good points, and yes, I do think that regret is possible. However, listen to your feelings. What are your feelings telling you? If your feelings are telling you to cancel it, then well, have they ever steered you wrong before?
Yeah. Yeah. If
listen to your feelings.
Listen to your feelings. If you don't want it, you don't have to get it.
This is a fantastic flipping piece. If you want it, buy it. If you don't get it. If you're butthurt that you weren't able to get it and you're peanut butter and motherfucking jealous, Just wait. I'm sure that another version is going to come out.
I ain't never heard no shit like that before.
I've never heard that.
That's gotta be
funny.
some Boston shit right there. I ain't never heard that shit.
I never heard nothing like that before in my life, but I'm using that shit.
I cannot take credit for that. I cannot take credit for that. I can't remember where I saw that, but
Peanut butter.
It's a buddy cop drama.
Yes.
Peanut butter and jealous.
He said
peanut butter and motherfucking jealous. That's what you are.
Wow.
So I think that's part of the blowback on this is peanut butter.
Yeah.
People are peanut butter and motherfucking jealous.
I think
See, we can't even say that here because it's jam.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's rough. I can't work with that.
Yeah. I think, like I said, there's a time and space for it all. So people out there, once you get it, just tell us what you think. I mean, there's some people out there in the comments that really like it. We got Connor. The question is, how long before they do a sculpted version, bro?
Yeah,
I'm hoping not long at all because
Connor, you might be on to something, man, because you never know.
I think they will. There's too much money to be made.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's
and their
too much
sculpts in hair, like you say, is just fantastic. The Obi-Wan hair, it just looks brilliant now. The sculpts.
They're great when it comes to sculpted hair. They knock it out of the park usually. So,
Listen, I have my light side Anakin over here, the sculpted version, one of the first pieces the first Anakin they released, and I still love it. It still sits there. It's right there, and I'm good to go. If I never get my hands on this, it is what it is. But I think it looks beautiful, bro.
The only Anakin I have is the Clone Wars one from it's basically the same as the Revenge of the Sith, but different hair. His hair's a little shorter.
Mm-hmm.
I love that one. I think that one's great. I got it with the staff
cape and change out and it looks like the Tartakovsky version, which is also really great. I love that.
Yeah. That's my favorite Anakin figure. But that's the only Anakin figure I've got. So
word.
We'll see when this one gets here.
Okay. Yep. Go ahead. What were you going to say?
I have the original dark side version, and I'm kind of wanting the new one.
Bro, I don't even want to go down that lane with the dark side.
Dude,
version.
I'm looking at it. Well, I got this. It was like the last month it was available on Sideshow. I was like, I told my wife, it's speaking to me. I need to get it. Is that cool? She's like, yeah, go for it. And I was like, awesome. And then like 2 days later, it was gone. Looking at that sculpt compared to this sculpt, the other one looks so old and dated. And for those who were talking about his sausage fingers, he's got sausage fingers on the dark side version. So, I don't know.
I met him once. I met Hayden Christensen once. You know, he may or may not have sausage fingers in person. I can't recall. It was at New York Comic Con years ago, but I think he has prominent fingers. I do. He's a very nice guy. He's a very, very nice guy. This may be taking it a little far, but he has nice hands. I will just say that.
Well, he is Canadian.
He said nice hands.
You know what they say about Canadians?
We all have nice hands.
Yes.
What did they say?
That's exactly what they say.
Oh, okay. Fair.
Canadians, nice hands. Exactly.
Nice hands.
I know, right?
We got those Mickey Mouse hands. Listen. I mean, I think you know what, and I will say this though, with the hands, for some reason, they've scaled back on paint application. The paint application lately has been different with most of their hands. And I don't know if they're basically taking the easy way out. I'm not really sure about that because maybe, for example, you have Count Dooku and the hands on that figure is phenomenal.
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah,
it is phenomenal. It's matted. It matches his skin, the wrinkles, everything, the dimples of the skin. It matches. It's like lately, what they're doing with hands is just I'm just looking around at like different figures that I have here that they have the hands that are out, like even like some of the old school figures, even with Luke.
I've heard Obi-Wan Kenobi, New Hope Obi-Wan Kenobi, the hands are spectacular. I've heard that.
Yeah, bro, Same, it is. It's incredible. Like the hands on some of their earlier figures are incredible, but it's like I don't know. And here's the thing, Charlie. They outsourced the hands. They could have, bro. It seems like they may have, bro. It just, I don't know. We'll definitely have to see. But here's the thing. I kind of want to switch gears with this because we're talking about Anakin and we're talking about Artisan. But there's another figure if they do not get this figure right, honestly, and we have fans out there that will basically, if they don't get it right, and I don't think they'll get it, I don't think that they'll mess this up. But if they don't, because we did get, some of the prototype figure or sculpts for this Deadpool figure, right? So if this doesn't come out, and you, listen, because he's almost, the way I look at this, because of the features, there's two figures that come in mind. One is Boba Fett, Boba that we actually got from Mandalorian, the more scarred version, and they got that right. They nailed it. So they can't, I don't think that they could actually get this, or they should get this wrong.
MRC has a video up on this.
Oh, he does?
Yeah, it came out Friday.
So he got it. Did he pick this up?
Yeah.
So he has it in hand. So, and it looks good, right?
Yeah, I think so. I can't remember. I watched it for like 10 seconds and I left. But yeah.
Okay. So
he looks like burnt Anakin. That's what Ren says.
Like an avocado. Like an avocado had sex with an older avocado.
Yeah. Damn. Like, but damn. But it looks, now the only thing about this that I talked about this on Jay's show, I wish they would have actually added real hair to the skull, because it just looks like a missed opportunity. If they would have added real hair to that skull, I think it would have been decent. Wool on the beard and on the scalp, I think it would have looked good, but they didn't, of course. But again, this is out in certain areas. I don't know how soon it's going to be here in this market, because like I said, it's just limited, depending. I don't know, not limited, but we don't know yet because we didn't get a price for it yet. It hasn't gone up for
it hasn't showed up on Sideshow.
300 for initial release.
For
initial
what
release?
Oh,
for the release, for like
for the
initial
store, for the new store they opened.
To let it, to have people be able to grab it early.
Oh, okay. So it was a limited 300, which makes sense because they were doing it at that store location. It definitely makes sense that they would do something like that. But is anybody on the panel going after
it looks good. Oh, it looks great.
I'm going after it.
You're going after it?
It looks great.
Yeah. I actually waited on this one. Once I saw, I was going to go after the other version that came out a little while ago.
Yeah.
And then I saw that they were doing this, and I waited on this one. This one, I definitely going for it.
So this is going to be the one that you're going to get in your collection.
Yep. He's going to go with my my Jackman Wolverine, my yellow suit Wolverine.
Makes sense.
Put them together.
Makes sense. Because here's the thing, and I talked about this the other day. Like this, the reason why I would go for it is because I have the clean version. And they're showing this right here, which is oddly enough, the way the pictures are being shown, we didn't see this version until later on after he met Wolverine. It wasn't during the snow. And this was the version that should have actually come with the Golden Desert Eagles. You know what I mean? Like if they would have, this would have made more sense for them to do that. I understand why they gave them this, because we didn't get the Golden Desert Eagles till later on. But if you have the clean version, you can swap it out and it would look good with it. Is that what you're going to do, Calvin?
Exactly what I was doing, yeah.
So you are going to go for this, bro?
Yes. I'm just going to wait for Sideshow to get it, or, our guys in the States. Our retailers here. I had Moose, Jay, I had a couple guys hit me with connects to get it now. And I was about to pull the trigger. I was like, well, you leaving for Japan in like 2 weeks. What you spend extra? I was like, especially I had to look again. I was like, this shit ain't even exclusive.
Nah.
So I was like, yeah, I'll wait. But I want more than anything else. I wanted the animanium pieces.
Yeah,
because I was looking to get one of the kits for it. And then I was like, this just makes sense, so I can wait for this.
Yeah, it definitely makes and especially how the the clean version, how it articulates, it's amazing, bro. It is definitely an amazing piece, and then to have this, yeah, I think people who will actually get this, will definitely be excited. Pop culture living room, are you getting this?
Yes.
You're gonna go after this as well?
Oh yeah. I love this movie. I want this, and I want the TVA jacket version of Wolverine. So get my muscles.
Well, I want that version too, because I was going to actually pair that version up with the Samurai Predator. That's
okay.
That's why. Yeah,
would be good.
Yeah, that's my plan for that particular version, because again, I just want to kind of recapture like a certain scene from even the comics. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to do that.
The only thing about that figure that I wish they had done was he doesn't have the mask that he can wear. Like they don't have another, like it's him with the shirt off, but it's just Hugh Jackman's head. They have a mask that's there as an accessory, but it's not on him. You can't
get them both. Let's switch the mask, baby. Let's switch that mask.
Oh,
hi. Is this Hugh Jackman or is this some other Jackman?
Jackman. Hugh Jackman.
Yeah. He's so huge.
Yeah, this is definitely, like I said, once it's available.
Yeah.
I can decide. Again, because I got a strange feeling there's going to be more revealed this week. Especially in preparation for a celebration as well. So we're going to see some more stuff dropping. And don't keep this in mind with the delays. Don't think that with the delays happening, it won't release over in the market overseas, because they will. So I got a feeling that with the delays, we're going to probably see Ahsoka. We're going to probably see Hera. We're going to see a couple of them that are going to be released over, basically overseas first. But again, this looks good. Mandy, what do you think about this piece?
It looks brilliant, but like, as my nan would say, it's arsehole backwards though, innit? She'd say that, which, like you say, the snow, they should have, the Desert Eagle should have been with the dirty one, and then should have got the bones and stuff with the clean one.
Yep.
It's like, it's a bit like, oh, right, Hot Toys are like, right, they will.
Keep going. I'll be right back.
Not going to get this, but I do like it a lot. And ideally, it'd be good to have both, wouldn't it? Because then you can swap everything around.
Yeah.
And you get so much with this, don't you? All the accessories, the TVA door, you get the all the head sculpts, the half mask, full mask, and then the unmasked one. So
does the
brilliant.
TVA portal light up? Do we know?
Yes.
It does, I think. Yeah,
it
but
does?
apparently it lights up in the wrong way. That's what Fusion Reactor said. It
lights up from the bottom.
That's I've got one of these here. I bought one from someone. But
look at my bottom, it's lit up all the way in the bottom.
Okay.
I'm drunk.
I wonder if there's a way to. Well, I guess fusion reactors can.
Yeah, they
made one.
Yeah, they sold it.
Yeah, it looks great.
But does he do a kit for if you just have the one that comes with this? Is there a way to mod the one you have, or
no idea?
Or he probably wants you to buy his, so I guess.
And his prices are really good. They are really good.
Yeah, his prices are great. I keep meaning I got to get some light up kits for. I think he's got an R2D2 and C3PO light up kit that I want to get for my.
So I've got this, but it's not lit up at the moment.
Really?
TVA door lit. Oh crap!
Oh,
I've got one of these, but I need to plug it in.
Yeah.
You got the one from. Oh man, I forgot his name.
Simon.
Yeah, he's out of the UK, right? Yeah. His are good too. He did a great job on.
I'll plug it in. Yeah, I've plugged it in. It's a bit dirty because it's a bit dusty here. I can't my cable isn't long enough. Yeah, my
Oh,
cable's not.
Well,
That's
he
okay.
wasn't in Deadpool and Wolverine, so I guess.
Oh, yeah.
It is.
Oh, yes.
That's all right. That looks pretty good.
Okay. Yeah.
And that lights up
Yeah,
from the
it
bottom
does.
too, right?
It does, yeah. There's a strip at the bottom. So
Yeah, that looks pretty good.
fucking bring it in a bit and lift it
Hey,
up.
yeah,
don't we?
I get it.
Yeah, it's because
No, it looks good.
we're
I
in
think it looks good.
circles now. We haven't got as much, have we?
Yeah.
Mm.
I think that looks
But
pretty
yeah,
good.
it is. It is. It's really good.
That's
Yeah.
pretty great, actually. Yeah.
But yeah.
But
so
yeah, Fusion Reactors he sells kits for different other figures if you have like that light up that obviously you don't want to put batteries in.
He's sending me a C3PO kit. He's sending me a Jack Sparrow kit.
Yeah.
And a Vader kit. And I've got because I broke my CCFL for
I saw
Kenobi.
that.
So yeah, so he's sending me a Kenobi one. I bought one of those.
But yeah, those light up kits are great if you've got, like for me, like I don't turn on my R2D2 and C3PO because I don't want to put batteries in them.
Yeah, it's just you can't be arsed with it. It's just too much faff, isn't it?
I would rather if I get a kit from him, then I can plug them in and put them into the USB and have them come on when all my lights come on. And
Do you have any sexy links for any of these products?
I'll shoot to his page, but I've got plenty.
Oh, you've got
I've got plenty of his old kits. I need several more to finish all my stuff, and he'll customize things for you. I mean, whatever you want done, he can make it done. I have things that pulsate and flash and twinkle.
He's a genius. Hendra is. He's just a bloody genius.
My Mysterio bulb is pulsating. Thor's hammer and near all that, and the axe, all that pulsates and lights up. So all you gotta do is ask him. He can pretty much do anything for you. He's
just Fusion Reactors, isn't it, on Instagram?
Yeah. He's lit up
Fusion _ Reactors.
I mailed him pieces. Shit, he did this for me right here.
Oh,
he did all.
Oh, that looks incredible.
Okay, yeah, that
Wonder Woman.
Amazing.
Wow. The Wonder Woman whip blew my mind as well. That looks so good. It was flexible and amazing.
He does great.
He's done statue pieces for me. I have an accessory piece for my Mark 85. You know, the refuser piece that came on that Thor lit up for him in the movie.
Yeah,
I found an aftermarket piece that lights up great, but it has it only I had to hit the switch for it to turn on and off. So I meant to send that to him so he could wire that up for me, plug that in.
Nice.
It's brilliant on prices as well. He just doesn't rip people off, does he?
No, he's a good dude.
Yeah,
really good.
His prices are great.
I've had pieces that were too short. He's redone them for me.
Wow. I don't know what else I could get him to do for me now. Now there's all kinds of things I'm noticing that I would like to have lit up.
I know, right?
Look up Fusion Reactors. He's both on IG and Facebook.
Yeah.
His first name is Hendra Wu.
Hendra Wu.
Yeah.
So he's pretty easy to find. But solid dude. Like I said, whatever you ask. Like I said, you would think it's just like the 1/6 scale Iron Man kind of things like that. He's done quarter scale statue pieces for me. He's done accessories for me.
Oh wow!
I've sent him all kind of stuff before, and he wired it up, sent it right back. So,
but the story, like his story, is amazing, isn't it? Like he broke his back, and he was off work for so long, and he taught himself electronics. He researched everything and spent his time doing this. You know, amazing, just amazing.
Some people are just really, really good at turning negatives
tragedy
into positives.
You know? Yeah, 100%.
But his stuff is fantastic. Yeah, I need to get a bunch of lightsabers from him. That's the one thing I do want to do. I want him to do my Revan, and I want to do my Luke. Got a whole bunch that I need him to do.
Does anybody have this Revan? Speaking of which, I just got mine in. Is it worth keeping?
Oh my god, I love it.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I was thrilled when I got it. Did you get the one with the coin?
I did.
Yeah, I think the coin was. I wasn't expecting that to be so heavy.
Is it? Oh, so it does have weight to it.
It's
like a
solid
piece. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's not plastic. It's like a challenge coin type of a thing. But it's a real weighted thing. But yeah, I mean, I'm happy with it. I think if you like all those Legends characters, it's definitely worth having. Like when Malgus comes out, I'm going to get that. And I've got Starkiller is still. I ordered him, but I don't know where he is.
And if you've got the John Wick, you could use the head sculpt on that Revan figure.
And you could do your fan casting.
And you can pop out those eyes and put in the Maul eyes, and then they would look good.
Oh yeah.
Because
the most recent thing I got was my you can't see it with the bubble. My Tim Curry Pennywise.
Oh,
yes.
Tomorrow.
It's so good. I'm so surprised at how good that figure how well that turned out. It looks just okay. I'm gonna take him out. It looks just perfect. Here, talk amongst yourselves.
No, wait.
Now
Has
your
anyone been
record.
Oh yeah. Has anyone been in touch with PropWiz to 3D print us a Honda Odyssey for this Deadpool? Because I think a 1/6 scale Honda Odyssey.
Oh my days! Wouldn't that look
really,
cool?
really well? Yes.
Where the hell?
I'm doing my first print right now.
I said the same thing about my '89 Batmobile. Where the hell am I going to put that? And I found a place. So a Honda Odyssey in 1/6 scale.
For the layman individual, that'd be fine. But where am I supposed to put that?
Oh wait.
Speaking in terms of myself, I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of, y'all see me working right now. I'm rearranging shit as we speak so I can maximize my space out. I'm using as much vertical space. You see, that's why I ended up putting this up here. Both of these pieces are here now because
my bad. That was my daughter from Australia. Sorry about that.
Oh,
she's so excited for the trip that she wanted to call me now. Dad, I cannot wait. Yeah, she'll be here in a couple weeks, so just counting down. So she was like, I want to go to Central Park and eat bagels. I want to go to Dumbo. I want to go to the comic book shop. You think I'll see the turtles? I was like, come on, you're not gonna see. She said, Dad, I'm 13. She said, Dad, I'm 13. I'm just joking with you. I still want to go get some books. I was like, all right. I cannot wait.
I had a woman in Soho give me shit about those turtles once. I went to a store and I bought these Ninja Turtles, but I bought 2 of them because they were huge and I didn't have enough, space to carry 4. And so I go to this party in Soho at this design, company, and everyone's sipping champagne and wearing fur coats and dressed in all black. And this woman walks up to me and she looks in my bag and says, "Oh, I'm sorry, but aren't there 4 Ninja Turtles?" And like turns around with her champagne. I'm like, what? I know there are 4 Ninja Turtles. I will never forget that. I'm sorry, but aren't there 4 Ninja Turtles? Like, yes, lady, I know there are 4 Ninja Turtles. She looked like Cruella de Vil. I'm like, you can't walk up on me like Cruella de Vil talking about Ninja Turtles. Yo. I've never been so offended. Never.
Bro. Anyway, that's funny. That is super funny.
I was just showing my Pennywise that came in today.
Oh, word.
That's the sideshow. Yeah, there you go.
That looks good. That looks good, bro.
That looks amazing. I can't wait to get it.
They did such a great job on this, and it's sideshow. I was not expecting it to be as good as it is.
Of course, Costa would get this.
But he is so good. And the second head sculpt is amazing too.
Yeah, that's the one that comes with the teeth, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That'll be here tomorrow. I can't wait.
And he comes with the one balloon, but then he's got another hand that has like, it's right here. He's got this one.
Yeah, just show
this
it.
other hand. Oh, thanks.
Wow.
You got 3 balloons, so you can do that. Or I'll show you the other head. Because I keep it up here because I know I'm going to end up using it. But this is cool. Like, look at. I got to fix the hair a bit. There you go. Like, look at this.
Wow.
Clowns are so scary.
did such a great job on this.
Wait.
Yeah, I'm
When
so
they said
happy
nope,
with it.
I'm not afraid of clowns, but that one would make me think he's going to move.
It's such a good job. They did such a great job with it, and you got to give Sideshow give them their props when they get it right. They get it right, and they got this right.
When they do the
And I'm loving their Beetlejuice too. Their Beetlejuice that they did.
Yeah, man.
I'm loving
so
that
let me
Beetlejuice.
ask you a question though, X, since we're talking about the Beetlejuice figure, like, and I kind of want to go to that. Well, no, we'll go to that because I want to save that discussion. I want to table that for Wednesday. But do you think that? I mean, because a lot of people were kind of okay with it, but they weren't okay with the sculpt fully. Do you think that they'll make some modifications on that, or you think they'll keep it as is?
For the Beetlejuice?
Yeah, the new one.
The
Hot Toys one. Yeah.
Oh,
I think they will. I think they'll do some work on it. I don't mind it as it is, but I think they'll
do work on it.
For the Hot Toys one, yeah, I think they'll tweak it ever so slightly. I mean, that the Hot Toys one, I mean, that's from Beetlejuice, and I loved Beetlejuice, but I love Beetlejuice more than I like Beetlejuice, and that's the version of Beetlejuice.
And just wait till Beetlejuice comes out.
And then Beetlejuice.
In 20 years. I'm
Say it once.
I'm getting the Hot Toys version for the accessories. Yeah.
Mandy, were you going to get this Deadpool or no?
No, I've got the clean one. But I was saying about the
but your photo. You know what? This is how we always get you. This is how we. This is what people always say when Mandy's like, "No, I don't want it." Yeah, but Mandy, your photos.
Not listening. It's great. You get shed loads with it, but no. I have to use restraint. I had. Even if your photos would look good on this, man. Do you know what? I'm sure somebody would lend me one.
Pretty good.
That's true. You do have that in with people that lend you pictures or lend you figures.
Well, they're often like lovely 16Js. Like if ever you want to photograph anything, I can send it up and you can
give you shit. They give you free shit. I'm like, the fuck. Let me get super dope with you know what? Let me get dope.
Lael, I just put out for everybody. Oh no, I never said that.
All right, so we got to clip that, and we got to add that to Jay's.
Yeah. We'll add that one to Jay.
The collective nut that happened before that. And then I think we will have
collective nut on everything, bro. It's crazy.
Collective nut. Gosh,
putting out
what's going on here?
So I kind of want to move in.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Hey, look at that.
So they're going to be doing an event tomorrow, which I'll actually be doing a live show just to see who's going to pick it up. Of course, I did promise I'd do something like that. So we will be doing this tomorrow. So it's going to be around 12 o'clock that we'll actually start because I think they're going to release this around 10 o'clock. Pacific time, I believe. I'm not sure. I think it's 9 o'clock. One of those times, definitely. But I will be doing a live show for it. And again, at first, like I said, I was like, again, is it too little too late? Because I was highly excited about this piece. But now to look at it, I'm like, yo, it's Purple Rain. I love the colors. Yeah. I might try for it just to see if I could. I mean, I know a lot of people may not, but again,
what is this limited to?
It's only limited to like 1,500 pieces.
Again.
Yeah,
it looks great though.
50. I think it's no. Is this 1,500? I think it was 1,500. As a matter of fact, I believe it is. Let me check because I think the last time I checked, they said it was a limited release on this to about 15 as an exclusive. Let me make sure. This is. They don't really say. Oh, wait. I think I got to go to the other one because I think it's because these were the production photos.
Facebook,
Yeah, they were the production photos.
Yeah, the other one. Yeah.
Yeah, so let me go down really quick. I think it's here we go.
Yeah, it's 1,500.
1,500. Yeah, so it is 1,500 pieces that are basically released for this. So again, 1,500. That they're actually saying within the market. So if you're looking for it, if you want it, which I'm like, why would they do this as an exclusive? No, but I say that, but then I also think about that Spider-Punk that they had for a long period of time.
Yeah.
I think about did they finally get rid of the Cyborg Spider-Man, or do they still have that one up? I'm not really sure.
Oh, I don't know.
Because I remember that one sat for a long damn time, bro. It was a long damn time.
Really long, like years.
Yeah, that figure basically sat. So I'm like, are they? Let me see here. Is this still up? Let me pull it up. I want to say.
I do really like the look of this one though.
The colors are so good.
Yeah, the colors are great. It's the Prowler thing, right?
Yeah, this was Cyborg Spider-Man. So it finally waitlisted. So that one's definitely waitlisted. But no, the colors on this pops.
Yeah,
it definitely does pop.
I like that. I like it a lot.
Yeah. So again, it's for those who might be going for it, you might get a chance to get it. And I love the name Purple Rain. Calvin, this is one that you passing on, bro.
Passing.
Yeah.
I Calvin. Like it, but studying what was that? The Superior Spider.
Yeah.
That anti-venom.
Mm-hmm.
Give me damn Spider-Man. I already got enough as it is. So, fortunately, Purple Rain. I'm a Michael Jackson fan anyway. Not that I'm not a Prince fan, but pro Michael.
Did you get your Superior in already, or is it still waiting?
No, I haven't even ordered it yet. It's just on my list of things to do. I just haven't. Yeah, I've been concerned about.
Yeah, that's Superior. I had it ordered, but even that's delayed now as well.
Yeah,
I saw that. So I was like, I can wait. Like I said, I'm trying to get on this trip, and to be honest, I'm trying to see what they got over there, what I can pick up while I'm out there, and then bring it back. So
I think the Superior waitlisted too. I think.
Yeah.
I don't think it's available anymore.
We got ways. We know people.
Oh yeah, no, I don't doubt you at all.
Yeah, definitely. But this is definitely one that's out there that, again, if people are tuning in tomorrow, you might get a chance to get it. Shout out to the Movie Canon and everybody else who supplies the links that we can do this live. And it's good to kind of just see who gets it, just kind of support each other in that space. So that's why I like doing it. Anybody else on here interested in this?
No.
I would like it, but I'm waiting on what else is going to be announced before
you. Got you.
Because there's still, I think there's still 8 or 9 spots they haven't revealed yet.
Yeah, there's a few more that they haven't revealed.
So
some of which won't be figures, but some will be figures.
Yeah,
so wait and see.
There's at least I think going to be 3 more figures for sure.
Yeah.
I reckon we get more than that.
Maybe it could be more. I don't want to commit to this, and then one of those things on the list turns out to be Bespin Han.
Ooh. Like Dr.
Food
Afra.
for thought,
like,
baby.
Hey, here's a Dr. Afra. It's like, no.
Yeah.
But see, the thing is, though, but if they do it as an exclusive, bro, it's going to piss me off. Man.
Oh, yeah.
Don't do it as an exclusive. Stop with that. Don't do that.
I want a Dr. Afra so bad. I would love Dr. Afra.
Isn't the Grogu not an exclusive? So that's one of the 3 figures, right? Yeah. So they don't have to be exclusives. I don't even think the Galen's going to end up being just Japan. I think they're going to change it up in the box or something and have it available outside of Japan. Just the Japan version.
It'll be a version.
A Japan exclusive item in it.
It'll be a different outfit, I reckon, with Galen. It'll definitely be a different outfit.
Okay. We'll see. We'll definitely see, man. I wanted to talk about another figure here really quick, but I got to go because definitely we got like a couple of things going on this evening. I wanted to wrap on this one really quick. Just a quick go around on this particular figure here. This is the Miles. This was one that was actually released from Across the Spider-Verse. Definitely one that I'm getting, but also one that it's definitely going to be delayed with everything else that's going on right now. Is anybody else on the panel getting this?
I'd like it, but I'm not getting it. I have 1 Miles, and that's enough for me. But every Miles figure I love. Absolutely love them.
Yeah.
I haven't collected any of the Spider-Verse stuff, so I'm probably going to pass on this one myself, but it looks really, really good.
It does.
Really good.
It looks great.
Yeah, definitely it does. It does.
Money was no object. Just get them all.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if money was
Gotta hit
like
the
that,
lottery.
I'm getting it though. I'm definitely going to get it because I love every figure from Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
This is the one I'm going to have. Cal, you said you're getting it as well.
Yeah, I'm right. Especially this.
Yeah, hell yeah, especially this one. I will have it in my collection, so I can't wait. Yep. Anybody else? Anything else? X.
Oh, this figure, yeah, it's garbage. It's trash. This figure is fantastic. I'm not getting it, but this figure is absolutely fantastic, and I can't wait to see what Mandy does with the photos.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, definitely. But anyway, man, yeah, like anybody who's actually going to get this, let us know in the chat, man, below, man. But thank you guys for actually being here with us again. In the interest of time, definitely, man, I just want to say, thank you guys for actually being here. Follow all these individuals right now on Instagram, or you can follow them on YouTube. Make sure that you support everybody that you actually see here. But definitely thank you guys for being here. We got Roberticus who says, I'm going to have to go through Ray. So definitely, man. But thank you guys. Another great show. Great Sunday again. Eid Mubarak to everybody out there who's celebrating for the rest of the evening. I know I will be. But again, thank you guys. Tune in. We'll be back the same time next week, same channel as you already know, man. But again, thank you for being here. Celebrate. Peace be with you this weekend. And yeah, for the rest of the week, celebrate as well, man. So I'll definitely talk to you guys later. We will talk to you all you guys later. On behalf of everybody here, see you later. Peace out.